Omotenashi is a very critical word in Japanese service, especially customer service. Hello, my name is Greg Story. I'm the president of Carnegie Training here in Japan and the best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery. We're coming to you from the High Performance Center here in Akasaka, Minato-ku, the business capital of Japan. And this is a series of videos on doing business in Japan. Now, this word omotenashi is really a difficult word to translate into English. It's quality service, but it's got a little bit deeper influence than that. It's sort of like anticipating the customer's needs before being told what's needed, and also going beyond what's expected, excelling beyond what the customer's expecting in terms of service. So it's got that sort of combination. What it really means, though, is the Japanese consumer is really well treated in Japan. And the service sector, particularly dealing with consumers, is geared up for this omotenashi style of high quality, high level personal service. So this, of course, it seeps out into how all business is done in Japan, not just B2C, business to consumer, but also in the B2B environment of trying to provide very high quality service, trying to anticipate what clients will need to try and exceed expectations. So when we're thinking about doing business in Japan, we've got to remember the base population we're dealing with have grown up with this expectation of service. So what we might think is good service in our countries and what we think is necessary in our countries is probably going to be the absolute base bare minimum, possibly not even that good enough in a Japan context. So when we're thinking about providing service, we've got to really elevate our thinking about what that would actually look like from a Japanese perspective that would therefore be impressive and therefore match what they're getting from other rival competitors with us. Not so easy, but we have to start thinking like that. So a good starting point is thinking, okay, a omotenashi style of service in this particular context with this particular product or service, this particular industry sector, with these particular clients, what would that look like? What could we do to provide that level of service? And I think that whole idea is a very positive one because guess what? If you can provide the standards of very high service quality required in Japan, and you can replicate those in other markets, you're going to be providing outstanding service in your market by comparison to your competitors. So it's worthwhile trying to get that Japanese mindset around omotenashi, anticipate and exceed the customer's expectations. Then you will do very, very well anywhere in the world. But if you're going to operate here, that's the sort of thing you've got to be thinking about from the word go. Not what your standards of service are in your own country, turnaround times, quality, delivery, all those sorts of things. No, not that. It's got to be at a much higher level. So what would that look like? What would be anticipating, exceeding clients' expectations look like to match, or even better, what they are expecting here in Japan when you're coming to do business with them? So omotenashi, it's easy to say, not so easy to do, but it's worthwhile thinking about what that would look like.